Okay, I'll show you another pretty, beautiful little piece we have. Okay, don't look there. I didn't make my bed. Okay, so, oops. I guess that is the light on. It's just kind of gloomy outside today. All right, so here I am at my little sewing nook in my bedroom. Cute little sewing nook. And so I can prove to you I'm actually the one sewing this. I have blue in there, which I guess I better switch out. Let me make sure I have this plugged in. Nope. Right. And then I plug that in. Okay, plugging it in, plugging it in. Possibility. Okay. All right, let's do it like that. Okay. I'm gonna have to change a couple of things. Hopefully you guys can still see me. Well, my machine, not really me. I'm not even. Today's my day off. So, what happened to there? Oh, there it is. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, I'm getting my pieces together here. Bear with me. Let's see if it's on now. Did I ever? I wonder if I ever plugged this in. No, I haven't plugged my cute little lamp in either. Okay. I can see just fine. Hopefully you all can see. So, I'm not even gonna. I am pretty good at sewing. Been sewing for a long time. When my kids were little, just sew them cute little outfits. It was a blast. I really enjoyed raising my kiddos. And now they're all gone. They're a couple in college, and one raising my baby, which 3 girls and a boy. And I also inherited some children from my husband. So I have more girls, and we have some grandkids. I only have one on my side, and then she's just a little bitty thing, 2-year-old, little apple in my eye. And she stole my husband's heart, boy. And then we have one of his daughters has 2 kiddos. The boy is approaching his teens. I cannot get this thread is pretty thick. I want to use it though. So let's see what color bobbin I have in there too, because I'll probably have to change it. Got blue. Let me change that to white. And then after we string it, I'll do the pink. I can see if I have one of those pinks, but I think I used all my. I really like this. I have my original sewing machine was a Singer, an old Singer. And then I bought a Singer and I liked my Singer, but then when I moved, I broke a piece of my Singer, so I still have to fix it. And then we came across this beautiful light blue Brother. I like it. Not bad. And I didn't think I'd ever get away from Singer, but I think I like both of them just as well. Oh, I think I finally got it. Yes. Okay. Sorry, you'll have to bear with me. Maybe I'll erase all that. Okay, so I know it's going to be pretty tricky because it's that giant piece of thread. I could always see if I have like something else handy. These are just handy. A handy dandy. All right, let's see what we got in here. Got some light blue. Oh, there's one. All right, if that does not fit or work, because I really like how thick that thread is, I'll put this little light pink on. So, as to, you guys kind of see my little quick sewing stash. Oh, you can get lost in all this stuff easily. I can. I love it. I love all this stuff. And that's why I can't seem to be a minimalist like my sisters. My sister, she's a minimalist. She's really working towards that again. But she sells on eBay, so she has like an eBay store. I also sell on eBay, so you can find me at Bigfoot Country Exchange. I'll put a link over. Right now, I just restarted on selling on eBay because of we had an actual person, a business that I had a vendor booth in, and we got really bad fire and landslide. I don't really want to talk about that right now, but we had issues with our area and we lost that building, a giant 30,000 square foot building of vendors to a landslide. So I won't be I am going to resell in person again one day, but not right now. So I'm using the zigzag. I like the way that the zigzag stitch catches both materials, and it's kind of stays in there a little longer. Oh, I just broke this one. All right, that's because I don't have this on a regular sewing, which I've never done that before. So live and learn. Okay, so let me go ahead and rig up my sewing machine like I'm supposed to. Where is my scissors? Okay, I don't even know. There they are. My little snipping scissors. And okay, that's gonna be beautiful. Just beautiful. I'm gonna love it. I also have a mini serger. I don't have it hooked up right now. Like I said, I'm in between studios, so I do what I gotta do to enjoy myself with this. Like I said, all this is just gonna be hidden anyway. So let me use the little pink thread, and I'm not sure why that thread is stuck like that, but it's not gonna work out if it doesn't unwind. I know, I should have been prepared before I did this video. Told you this is the kind of sewing I'm doing. I do try to give you like step by step, but I think I'm gonna get better at it. But for now, see, it won't. Okay, technical difficulties again. I can't even find the beginning of that. There it is. There we are. Okay, let me cut that off so it doesn't get caught. There it is. It was hiding. There we go. Let's put this beautiful soft pink thread in. And, you know, it gives other sewers the understanding of this is the things we all go through. I know shorter videos don't show you all this chaotic stuff, but oh, I got it first try. That's because this thread wasn't as thick as that last thread. I'm gonna put that on a I'll put that on a bobbin and use it because this thread is something I use when I sit and I sew while my husband and I are watching television. Or I guess we don't say that anymore. Netflix or YouTube or whatever. When we're watching our media. I just call it good old TV. Okay. All right. I don't need pins either. I know you can pin it if you're not as comfortable with this. Like, you could just put, if you're worried about it sliding, just put some pins. I would prefer to put them in a bit like this because I don't have to keep taking them off and holding them in place. But it will keep it from moving. So I could still sew the whole thing without taking the pins out. It just keeps the fabric in one area from sliding apart. Okay, so I'm using the zigzag. Let's try this again. I'll backstitch a little bit. Backstitching a little bit because that see, I like that it gives it this dimensional. And like I said, it's a preference. Some people like it so perfectly. They can't stand it has to have perfect, beautiful edges. I love that this fleece is sticking out of this satin. I love that. I love the textures. Ooh. Another issue. I feel my bobbin is now the problem. What is going on? Just a little hiccup. Just a little hiccup. Not sure what happened with that bobbin. It's okay. No big deal. Just gets it. And then I'll back to it down. Now, I also love the sound of the sewing machine. I think that gives me a comforting feeling. My mom sewed quilts, and I have several of her quilts, and she would sew all my kids a quilt, and when I was young, I helped her with the quilting. However, I actually learned how to sew from home ec. My mom didn't want anybody to touch her machine, and I don't blame her. We didn't grow up with a lot of money, so like if I broke her machine, then she couldn't have her little escape. And making quilts, but I did help her cut quilts. She didn't care what I did. And I love all the old quilts with all the cool old fabric. Reminds me of sitting there. Even if it's polyester. Good old polyester. I love to wear cotton though. Like, I love cotton. Find anything cotton to wear. But as far as making stuff, there's a period, I think it was like in the 70s, 60s, and 70s. They made the coolest designs. Bright colors. Crazy cool graphics. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Like, if you wanted to make this where you turned it inside out, I'm not. You would leave a spot, like maybe right here, or you can leave it if you wanted to start at a different spot and start here and then go around. And leave a spot to put it inside out. It's just wherever you want from there. I've never found really a spot where there's a certain spot you should stop your pillow that's easier or that somebody's not going to see it. I mean, a lot of times it's preferred maybe down here, but whatever. I'm going. And then I'm making my, ow. Oh. What happened there? Okay, I am going to make my, I dip down a little further here because I like that prominent heart piece. So there's your piece number one. That is how easy that is and how quick. I'm pretty sure I'll make my next one and time it, and then I'll let you all know how long it took me. So now I'm gonna sew this next piece, and same thing. All I'm doing is lining up those hearts. I don't mind if that fleece is showing. I think it's so beautiful when it does that. Gives it a little personality. Some personality. Something that's hard for me to do on these videos. Personality. I just want to be kind of normal and natural when I'm doing this, but it's hard because we know we're being filmed and we know we're doing this for an audience. So, I guess I better get my drama techniques out. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do again. I'll start on this side and just kind of hopefully my bobbin don't run out, because then I have to wind my bobbin. Oop, oop. Okay, that pen needs to be poked further. Caught my foot. Oh, anyway, I was telling you, I didn't learn, well, I mean, of course, I've seen my mom sewing, but I learned sewing and patterns in home ec in high school, when that was a thing. So, some schools still have it. I can't say like maybe not very many schools, but some schools have it still. The fortunate schools. But it's called FACS, FACS now. Ooh, flipping up my needles. Okay. I'm going to go back a little, make that little part of the heart. There we go. And as I said, hopefully I have enough on there for my my ribbon. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to be able to sew these together, because I think I'll do it with my ribbon. That way, that's one less step. I mean, it does make it more of a solid piece. And you all watching, I am not a professional, okay? Let me just make that claim right now. You probably have better techniques than me. You could probably do this way more perfect than me. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, because everybody, this is not about being perfect for me. This is about creating something beautiful that someone else is going to really love. I'm probably going to love it. I already know I'm going to love this. But I think it's too young for me. I'll probably make me one anyway. Maybe I can just wear it out in public, and when people ask me, I can give them my card, and I'll maybe start selling them on Marketplace. Just because I love them. They're just adorable. These are just so adorable and so easy. All right, I like how that's stitched out. I love how beautiful that looks. I love the fleece in there. Couple of things I have to think about is, which maybe I should have thought about that when I sewed it, is the straps. So I actually want the straps on the outside. I think I'll make straps on the outside with some cute ribbon, and which I'll have to go find, and then put cute little bows, because it's all about the bows. Don't you know? It's all about the bows. And I could also do like little buttons. So I don't know yet. All right. So my next step, yeah, I'm gonna do it over probably, well, let me go, I'll go check. Let me go check what I'm gonna do. Time to regroup.